Let's begin the conversation. When a leader exhibits humility, loyalty, and integrity, there is no limit to the goodwill that he or she enjoys. The Vice President of Nigeria, Shettima, embodies these qualities. Hence, congratulatory messages are pouring in for him on the occasion of his 59th birthday. Leading in this regard is President Bola Tinubu, who seized the opportunity to affirm that the Vice President has justified the confidence reposed in him. In a goodwill message, President Tinubu described Shettima as a dependable ally whose loyalty, intellect, and political experience have enriched the administration's reform drive. The President recalled the Vice President's track record as Governor of Borno State and Senator, noting how those experiences have shaped his contributions to governance at the highest level. First of all, a happy birthday to the Vice President, the ever-brilliant Vice President. But let's examine with a fine-tooth comb, looking at what the President said. How will you describe his carriage in office as the Vice President of Nigeria?
Well, I think just like the President said, he has really exhibited competence.
Yes.
Sometimes or many a times, if you see the Vice President, going for event on behalf of the President, he uses one word, on behalf of my boss.
On behalf of my boss.
Showing loyalty to the President, and not just the President, but that office, showing how very close they are. I remember some months back, some people were already bringing some political undertone, saying the President might have to change him and this, that. And I remember on this same table, we said, let the President be the one to decide. I think with what the President has said today, what he has written,
volumes.
It has this underbelly, response to them, in that I'm not sure I want to change this team. Because this man has been competent, he has shown his intellect.
And you don't change a winning team.
You can never change a winning team, And anytime he goes out, he shows that he shares in my vision, for a better Nigeria. So the President has really found a good friend and ally. I know when in 2022, when he decided to pick him, so many people were saying, why Shettima, why Shettima? But there were some things the President had already told us now why he actually picked him, to be his deputy. And for coming from his boss, he shows that the President really respects him, as a friend, as well as a Vice President. So the President can always go to bed knowing that he has somebody who is loyal and who shares in his vision.
Absolutely. I mean, the President described him as a dependable ally, and no regret in picking him as the Vice President. I mean, how instructive is this statement?
Well, thank you so very much. I actually find some of the words that Mr. President used in his message more compelling. He's a brother. A brother? And a co-traveler in the journey to build this nation.
Some fine words.
A brother is more than a friend. You call somebody a brother because you can go to bed trusting that that guy got your back. And if you trace the relationship of Shettima and President Bola Tinubu, it predates the presidency. I remember in 2017, Shettima named a whole estate after Bola Tinubu. That was when Bola Tinubu, in Borno, when he was governor, was not particularly popular within the presidency. There was a conspiracy against him. But he stood out from the north and dared to name a complex after him. That's a demonstration of loyalty. And he did say then that I took this decision because he stood by me in 2015 when some tyrant wanted to hijack the structure of APC in Borno State. You see, I read the statement and I think it's dripping of salutations, encomium, felicitations, and the President spoke from the heart that this man deserves to be my deputy and to be my Vice President. And that put a paid. That put paid to the rumors making the round that Mr. President is intending to change him, to drop him and stuff like that. And I think it's good because when we have presidency that is one, no division, no distractions, then they can face the business, the honored business of governing the nation. Because you can't steer the ship of a nation with all the problem that we have with a divided house. So when your vice president is not after you, like we saw during Obasanjo and Vice President Atiku Abubakar, that the nation paid dearly for that. So the nation does not pray for a repeat show of the drama that we witnessed then. We are happy that they are working in cohesion, they are working in tandem, and on the same page as far as governing this nation is concerned. And I think the vice president should just rest assured now that 2027 is sure for him, because I don't think Mr. President uses the word loosely.
Absolutely.
I mean, he must have
so
gauged his words before he chose
words,
those
flowery
words.
words. But moving forward, what should we be expecting from the vice president, as the administration strives, to put the nation on the path to prosperity? What should Nigerians be expecting from him?
No, I think for the vice president, I just want him to be him and not allow anybody to distract him. He should just be focused. He should be dedicated to the plans and the vision of the president. Because anywhere he goes to, he's always talking about the renewed hope agenda.
True.
So if that is the plan that they have, he should just focus on it and not be distracted by the political vuvuzelas who are outside there, trying to distract him, because there are so many people who are eyeing that his seat. And that is why they are all blowing that vuvuzela so that the president, so that the president will start to think about it. Yes, now of course, so that the president will hear them.
That's right.
And he will be the one, the silent voice. You understand? So he should just keep being who he is. Because I've seen him a couple of times. I've witnessed. I remember in New York when he actually addressed the world. The way he took charge, his courage, his candor, and you could see it written all over him that I'm not just here to represent myself, but I'm here to represent the country and my boss. And he delivered that statement.
And even in the way he used some
words,
Shakespearean words.
Very deep.
Very deep.
He's an intellectual.
He's an avid reader.
But let me support what he said. Mr. Vice President should be cognizant of one fact. The banana peels in his wills are many.
Okay.
Many more people wish him to sleep. And they are waiting for him to sleep. It's in his sleeping that the arising lies. He must be cognizant of that and be conscious of that. And he must know that there is the reward of a good work is more work. And definitely there's no value-free relationship. You must give something back to sustain friendship, to sustain relationship. So he must sustain the relationship that he have now. He must do everything within his power to be himself, like he said, not to only be a sycophant or pander to every wish of Mr. President, but we want to lock him up as a brother and tell him the truth, that we are drifting, we are not doing this right, we have gotten this right, we need to do this right, not to be a praise singer.
All right, we have someone, Ade, calling in from London. Ade, go ahead. You have the floor.
Yes. I want to say hello to all of you. You are all professional journalists.
Thank you.
I respect you.
Thank you.
Yes, you are proving that you are journalists. None of you are politicians. Let me tell you this. President Obasanjo visited Audu Ogbe, who was the chairman of PDP, at home, and he requested for pounded yam, and they gave him pounded yam. By evening of that day, Audu Ogbe was gone. He sacked him. So politicians, don't trust them. They can praise you in the morning, in the evening they change their mind. So don't get carried away with this.
Okay.
So that's why I praise you, because you are journalists, you are not a politician. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. So we wish the Vice President
the best
a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, yeah.
Happy birthday. Maybe expect some jollophing, some pepper soup right afterwards. But a happy birthday to the Vice President. So let's move straight to our next conversation. In the words of Singapore's founding Prime Minister, Lee Kuan Yew, a leader must select